Yes, hello. I have no idea if you can hear me because I don't know what I'm pressing. Is it audio? No, it does not. Haha. Hello. Well, let's have a look. And the mic. Well, hello, Keith Buses. Hello, Mr. Zaniac. Good evening, and good evening, sir. Well, the champion of magical buses, 32. Hello, and I'm so sorry about your video that you had. The stupid Keithley bus driver. He is not a representation of what we believe a good bus driver is. You handled yourself very well as well, I must admit. Well done. Keithley buses. Hello, Murphy. Buongiorno. Comment tout appelle? Je m'appelle Antoine. That's about as much as I know as English. DM Transports, hello, evening Ant, evening Joel Foley. Do you prefer door forward? Oh, don't even start, Joel. Don't even get me started on streetlights. We will talk about streetlights later on in today's episode. Yes. It's a sore subject at the moment. Streetlights. It's a very sore subject at the moment. In fact, whilst we're on the sore subject of streetlights, let me just check. What the shit did that do to my drive today? My scores. What day is it today? Today's the 20th. Let's wait for drive to update. You have not completed any trips. I think you'll find I bloody did. Last 7 days. Come on, update score. Come on, oh, no, don't start. I didn't study French. You're all right. I'm very well. Both presses new restaurants already damaged. I did get to pick up both in used and put pics in buses. Photograph on Discord. I'll have a look in Discord. I know a little French. I know a little German more. I do know a bit more German than French, and by that I know as much German as I know French. Right, I got one. What did I get? Was it braking? Yeah, I was suspected 17 mile an hour brake. Yeah, I know I got that. I fucking sent that bus through that gap. Man, did all right on my safety though this morning. I am one of the 138, I think it's 138 drivers that got an accommodation the other day for being a safe driver at Transdev. Who knew? Joe Foley, hi Ant. Don't like that Keithley driver, but he's in trouble with the company for what he did to the Dant. Mate, Bradley, you're not the only one. I have forwarded that to somebody at work going, this is on YouTube. Belladonna, you're going to make me translate that now, aren't you? But like I said, I never studied French. I studied German. I didn't study German. I lived in Germany a little bit. I lived in Germany when I was younger. I've not been on Germany. Beautiful day. Yes, I thought it was. Yes, I couldn't remember what it was. I knew it was something to do with day. Bella means I think it's beautiful, isn't it? Day, I can't remember. I'm fluent in both German and English. Mr. Zenik, if you do come to watch to translate. We'll have a bit of conversation in German, we shall. In the old Deutschland, Deutsch. Yeah, so a bit background about me. Why is the cat standing up? You can see that, right? Get a box and what are you doing? Place. What have you just knocked over? My knife and forks. It's all a mess because I'm off in the middle of video production and stuff. Yeah, so basically, I am born in England. I went to live in Germany when I was 5, up to the age of 5, 4 or 5, and I came back to the United Kingdom. Problem is, I always forget to say on my job applications that I've not lived in England since I was born. Right, so let me get back. Hello, I'm feeling bullshit. Well, I use this account. I don't think my message went through on Endermite account. No, Endermite did go through. So first day of use of both SRs. Need to go back to Opta. Doesn't surprise me. What happened to that driver, if he's allowed? So that driver today, 1720. Having a video too, so you can see him. Just, I mean, it will just. What'll happen is you'll just get told. It'll get told what the protocols around it. So, obviously, you're all bus spotters. You know the law. We have no act of privacy. how's Sebastian doing? He's asleep. He's been very good today, actually. He's got past his teething the last couple of weeks, last couple of days, so he's been very good. I'll put my headphones back, actually, so I can hear whatever music we're going to play. We probably will start with City Bus Manager, because I got demonetized last week. I don't get a lot of money for these streams, not a lot. I think it's about 30 pence they pay me in advertisements. TCRC 1999. Yo. Hang on, something posted about a week ago on Keithley Busco. Preston stage coaching was closed over the past 2 days, so coaches had to use stand 39. We know we've had some issues with that. Vision and us have had issues with coming in and being in the wrong position. So yeah, there's no expectation of privacy in the public eye. But you have to remember, I'm not, and this is Will. I'm not condoning what he did. His behaviour was way out of it. If that was me and I wasn't in the mood for it, I'd be like, "Yeah, mate, can you just make sure you don't post that on Facebook? I'm having a good day." But yeah, he was just definitely one. Yeah, some people are camera shy. I'm not. Right. Put that over there out of the way, so you can see. We're going to continue this because this doesn't get me demonetized. And when I say demonetized, I'm not asked about being demonetized. What I'm asked about is getting bloody YouTube stricken again. So when I get demonetized, I have to go and put loads of work into the background to stop it, which means I end up sitting there on a laptop going. On the allocation 207 did the M2 ultra rare allocation. Don't ask what's been going on with allocations. I met somebody. I met a few of you today. I met a gentleman called Jacob. I want to say it was Jacob. He was from Bristol, I think he said. I'm really sorry if your name's not Jacob. I'm really sorry. I know you mentioned in the comments earlier on this morning. I met someone going to a party, and I should know his name by now, and I'm really sorry I forgot your name again. City Bus Manager. I like City Bus Manager. Right. Yeah, and I've met a few of them. Brooke was around. I meant to speak to Brooke, but we didn't get time to cross paths. Right. Bus fleet. Buy a new bus. Because somebody mentioned a comment that our little, what you call it? Where is it? Is it gone? Metro City. Apparently, yeah, there it is. Subscribe. No, subscribe, you idiot. Required items, Optiversa. Is that not the Versa? I know it's not the Versa, is it? No, that is the Metro City. It looks like the Versa, but it's not the Idioka. City Bus Manager is one of the best sandbox manager games in the wild. Probably stuck on when it costs 2 letters a year. Yeah, so one of the big things I need to do this year and the end of this year is we desperately need to upgrade the PC. It is yeah, mate, you're in the right. What you did was perfect. I cannot sincerely thank you enough on behalf of everyone in this community. What you did, mate, was perfect. And I am proud to say that you're part of our community. And you behave accordingly in a wonderful fashion. And if I ever meet you, Will, I honestly, I high five you. I know I've just realised it was the Metro City. I've not unlocked the Opters. I thought they were Opters because they were slightly rounded at the front. I know, it's been a long day. But thank you anyway for pointing it out, I do appreciate it. Let's get some darts, JK. No, we've got, I think that's a dart, isn't it? We've got 2 darts there, 3 darts. Yeah, so, yeah, I will, honestly, I appreciate you putting that video up there. Hopefully it educates a lot more people around what's going on and how they should behave themselves. So yeah, I hope you're all well. I hope you've all been having fun this week. It's been a weird day for me today. I didn't expect to be driving the B10. I must admit, the smile on my face was fantastic. It took a while. It took ages for me to get into it. I don't know. At the moment, I'm liking the G3 model. I'll be honest, I do like the G3 model. I don't like it in real life. I do find it quite ugly in real life, but I do like the model. Aces Transport, hello, hello, hello. But I also like the ADL model as well. It's very, very similar to what it looks like on the road, with just a few maybe tweaks here and there. Number 7, obviously can't beat an E1. Oh, you're in the corner. I didn't see you there. Why are you in the corner? You already put baby in the corner. If you don't want the EDL posts on your game, you can turn them off. Oh, can you? I don't know. I'll be honest. There's not many buses on this game I don't like. I don't mind the Masters and Sprinters. We've had them. We've had the Solos. The problem is, and I mean this genuinely, you don't tend to. You create all these routes. The Doctor, yay, hello, Doctor. So, rude drivers don't deserve to drive. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, you're always going to get rude drivers. It was like a year ago, gave me the middle finger, school bus. I caught the stream. Hey, mate. I think the Doctor is the gentleman who created the skin, if I'm rightly saying so. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure it's the gentleman. The reason what winds me up with this game a little bit is when you do the smaller routes, you tend to find that they're always over full. So you don't tend to ever get anything more than what you're getting. Right, restrain Clayton Moores. Can we get down there to Clayton? Around Clayton, bring it back down. I don't really want to do that. Where does that 6 go on Musden? Musden around Broadfield and Aussie. Right, well, we're gonna open the map up, aren't we? Inbox. How about hiring more staff? I'm overloaded. Really? Staff? I suppose we could do. Place one more locker. Right, we'll build some more lockers then. I'm gonna build nice little locker room. Service center corridor. Build a locker room here. Add a door. Do you know what? This is the only misrepresentation of this game. We don't have lockers. I'd love a locker. It'll stop me carrying all my crap. Was the most popular stream? Mate, it was fantastic, wasn't it? I caught stream. Most drivers very friendly. Our drivers at Trent are always friendly. The odd one or two in the Derby depot, maybe one with. Yeah, you get the other ones. Stagecoach Spurs, a lot of EVs, part of them BA contracts they have. You're lucky things get to B10 today. It's 8 years since the last one I had. Some drivers just don't like it. I've never had a driver from first that has let me sit in the drivers. My best mate once got asked to delete a video he filmed on board a bus, like he surely couldn't see the driver. It seems so nice when they do that. So I don't promote it actively about letting people in the cab because there's been a couple of problems with it. What I have done in the past is if, for example, I am at Accrington and I am on layover, I will happily if someone's like, hey, I want to, could I have a photo in the cab? I would let you do that, but the vehicle has to be isolated. I won't show you how to turn the vehicle on because somebody has put it on Facebook. It wasn't mine, I don't think. I haven't seen the post, but somebody put it on Facebook about how their son was allowed on a bus and now has been driving a bus, and I was the first person they came to was me, of course. When it comes to making a new company, save one here. I have a depot template on the workshop, saves time making one. That's a good idea. I like this driver called Cass. He drives the school routes 2789. How long will the keeping the B10s for? I hope for a while. There's only 2 left with the B10s, and it is a case until they break. And the one that I had today was starting to show its age a little bit. I was really struggling with it at one point. The windscreen wiper on the left hand side wasn't working, and it was getting to the point where it was being a pain in the ass. It's going out of service, isn't it? That's fine. But apart from that, it's a bit sad really that they're going. Keith Liverpool's driver probably on the day out of all the BH sales went into overtime when the broke or taxi ran out. Yeah, I remember lockers at the old Clitheroe depot when I was a kid riding around on my dad's bus. Yeah, we have lockers. We just don't have enough of them. There's like 15 lockers. And you just guys, we are going to evacuate. Send a few buses out. Go, go, go. Come on, let's send all these buses out. Oh, I think that should be enough. Sending some buses over to Myerscough College. I don't know where Myerscough College is on this map. Oh, did it start fine though? It started fine. Yeah, it started better than the bloody thing I had this afternoon. Ugh. What they gave me this afternoon, I'm just glad I don't have to drive. I'm back at Blackburn on Sunday, I think. But I'm on an Enviro. 10 grand, we'll take it. We only sent like 15 buses out. I'll be on an Enviro 200, so EMCC, so I'll be fine with that. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a good bus. I like it. 1063 was really good. Have you ever met Mohammed and the man in the back of the buses? Mohammed is in one of our videos. In fact, let's just pause. Will I get copyright strike for showing my own video? Yeah, YouTube Studio, open link in new tab. Let's bring you over here to YouTube Studio. Go to content. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Which one is Mohammed in? I wonder why that video didn't do very well. I forgot to put... No, it's not that one. Mohammed's in one of them. Friday and Saturday. What? I'm right in saying Mohammed has been in one of the videos recently. Yeah, this one. So Mohammed is a DM, and I think he is in this video. What am I doing here? Like 4 o'clock. Oh, it's because I've got my coffee cup in my hand, haven't I? Yep. There's Mohammed. Mohammed is my favourite. This probably gets me in trouble saying this, but Mohammed is probably one of my favourite DMs. Well, let's go back to this one. Because we have such good banter. And yeah, you want about the ex-Cleanos? Oh, the other Mohammed. There's 2 Mohammeds, isn't there? Yeah, Zai is the other Mohammed up at the factory worker. Map sends from Blackpool to York, ran out of depot slots. Oh, what bus did you have this afternoon? So, this will be in the video this Friday if I can get it ready. We had 615. I drove a B10 this morning. Beautiful B10. And then this afternoon, I drove a street light. A very slow, a very annoying street light. And I was driving it on the 6s and 7s. And at one point, I was ready to kill it. I went upstairs and I was like, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We were going through Great Harwood, and I must have been reaching the best part of 21 mile an hour. Oh, the doctor. Yeah, so that's Mohammed 1. I'll see if I can get Mohammed, the other Mohammed, on a video, Zai. He works. The problem for Zai is he works up at Rottenstall and Burnley Bus Company. So it's hard to find him. He's there, but it's hard to find him when he's there. And if I'm making a video, if that makes sense, I don't always. Some mornings I start making videos and I'm like, I'm tired. I can't give it my all, if that makes sense. I'm always like, there's so many videos that have started and yeah, not finished. So like I'll yeah, that's the 1863 Mohammed, I think. Owen used to work in a sweet factory. Owen doesn't work here anymore. Owen hasn't worked here for 5 years. Owen is in the military, apparently. Which I feel like a big con. Because Owen's not around anymore. I thought I had set this up automatically. So these are 4 buses, aren't they? Yeah. What was the data usage today? 95 gig remaining. That's it, it's off to the wash. Wash drive. Yeah, so all buses that have been upgraded. Now we just need to wait for that. Wait for the what you call it, the oh, I'm so tired today. Judith is the cleaner. Judith is still around. She is in Burnley. Judith is very lovely to talk to. I don't know what she's like with spotters though. I've never. Again, I don't know if she's friendly to. There's a line. Oil change. Because obviously I don't know these people. I only know them through seeing them now and again. There's also on the eclipses that are owned by Transdev Keithley, same bus Mohammed, Burnley Bus Company Rosso. Also, you know why X Rosso Eclipse 2s have the ads taken off them. I think they were going to be used somewhere else, and that set it all. Staff menu on the left tab is what was that percentage? And that what? Oh, they do it automatically. Yeah, I thought they did. Automatically in bus when it's below 8%, 9%. Right, sound the 152s. I'll go that way. I don't know. That's something. You used to work in a supermarket. Now drives your bus. So we need to get you on a bus now. I don't know which one they would use. Work in a supermarket and used to connect your Wi-Fi. Because obviously I used to work for OpenReach, well BT, as an Enjoy Tech expert. So I don't know which one they would use actually. Outer Circle. 22. Yeah, I'm not too sure which one they would use. Yeah, she let me sit on the cab. Ah, I know she's a nice person. I've only spoken to her a few times, and I think every time I've spoken to her, it's been like in passing, because you don't always get to see these people. Sevens. What am I putting on sevens? 22s. Get a dollar 22. Was all moved last day. Yeah, I noticed that some of them were pulled apart. Some of the decals were ripped off. How'd you have a nice day driving that B10? Oh, it was fantastic. I wish I never got off the B10. Honestly. Village line, you're the village line decker, aren't you? Yeah, it was a good day. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know what I was doing today. I knew I was working for Blackburn Bus Company, but wasn't sure what I was driving. Yeah. Yeah, no, don't get me on a streetlight ad. After the day I've had on that streetlight, they're all taking piss out of me in office as well. They're all like, "Oh, mister, I can drive a streetlight." And I was like, I can't drive a streetlight. It's just awful. Absolute awful. I want to know where all the thing is gonna go. All the Melibuses. Because they're not going to be at Burnley anymore, are they? They're not going to be needed at Burnley. What have I missed? Me complaining about being on a streetlight. What else have we missed? Not much, really. Just talking about what's been going on since like Blackman's getting 279. Yeah, they were always due to come back months ago. The Flyers. Talking about how terrible the streetlight was this morning that I was on. Just praising you all for your great behaviour at bus stations. Is forward? I don't know. I've never driven a forward wheel bus, Joel. Unfortunately, I've only ever driven the ones behind, and today was the first time. Second time, should I say? I have driven one at Rochdale for 464, and I must admit it's a big difference driving it on the 464 versus driving it on the what you call it, on the 6 and 7. The 6 and 7 was really difficult because it's tight and twisty. I'd give myself a challenge to go on the E200s when the right street lights and then see which one's worse. I think they're both as bad. Anything that's come from Rochdale, I think, it's had a tough life. It's had a very tough life. So I think what happens is we need 278 back. I don't think we need any of them back. I think realistically, if it was me, I will also upload some things to Flickr as soon as I haven't for ages. I'd go for it, mate. Yes. We're navigating forward. I think realistically, we just I think we just need to hit reset. I really do. I think company-wide, I think all the extra buses that they're buying this year are going to be great, but I do think there's still room for improvement, if that makes sense. I feel sorry for him. I really do. Right, let's have a look where this map is. Oh, so now we've got Accrington. Oh, we're just missing out that little bit of Haslingden, aren't we? To get to Rottenstall. Okay, we can get to Haslingden. We'll do a bus to Haslingden. Let's do a bus from Haslingden then. That's Egg Street, King Street. Everyone calls it King Street. Soon the explosives are getting withdrawn. I think everything. The new 464. Yeah. 464 that runs on time. They fixed this bit. Oh, they have. Originally, I think in my original game, you couldn't stop. Nah, I am just randomly thinking about where these are going. Launch Road, there's definitely one there. Just trying to think where they are. Manchester Road, Baxenden, Alliance Street. There's definitely one at Alliance Street. Holly Street. There's one there. And there's one there. Winfields. Nope. The X-Ross buses are knackered now. All two. Yeah, they were old and new ticket machines. I've not been on a Mel Strata for ages. I need to go on a Mel Strata. I think the Mel Stratas are bread fans. Yeah, they are. They're basically just a Sprinter chassis. Elsewans, what happened today? Let's have a look. I didn't see that one, mate. Sorry. Had ESZ, ERF, MCC's Day, many street decks, MCC's Day out in Wigan, Leigh and Manchester. For Blackburn, their streetlights are rubbish. They're just even better with Mel Stratas. The Mel Stratas are better than the streetlights. I would actually take that comment aces and be like 10 out of 10. Also, on what happened today, 198. I was showing it Burnley on the routes on the 1 and 3. But I clicked on it, it showed taken off the list, searched for it, and it showed that it was Team Pam. No idea, mate. Don't deal with Burnley. Wish I'd seen it. Yeah, strange. I've got to admit, today there seem to be loads of weird allocation things. Because someone was saying to me, there was a Versa on the Manchesters, but then there was streetlights on ours. So yeah, right. We're not gonna take it all the way. Can we turn it around somewhere? Right, yeah, we can turn it around down here then. That's fine. Well, that decided to go a different way, didn't it? JM2706 has left the fleet. I think I did see 2706 on Channel 4's Haunted Ones. I don't know what that is. A down at Manchester today. Every vehicle was a Stagecoach Wigan vehicle. It wouldn't surprise me. A lot of their vehicles are over there. There are plans going forward later on this year for me to get out and about and do some videos on these buses. Do some days out and stuff. I was talking to Alan. I think he's called Alan. Probably not called Alan. I was talking to Alan the other day, and I was mentioning we're going to do the Whitby. We're going to do Course Liner. That's going to be very soon. Because I'm worried that what's going to happen is it's going to get too dark too quickly. So that one will be in September. We're going to do a Course Liner video. Let me come back down here. Yeah. Route. We'll call it a 46 for the time being, because it's not a full 464. Apparently, this might be a moneymaker. I'll do it every 20 minutes. Activating now. Bus route. Activate it now. Why did I deactivate it? For the urbans, they're probably going on school services, but private registrations, fleet numbers will probably change. Yeah, probably. I don't know where the thoughts are at the moment on private registrations. That's fine. I don't think it was going to be that busy anyway. We're going to have to redo that, aren't we? I hate redoing bus routes. We'll get some money up together and then we'll figure out that route. Let's put it down to 2 speed. They are. Yeah, they seem to be going off them. I don't know if it was something Alex Hornby used to do. There's not been many private reg stuff done this year. So whether they continue with it, it's only a matter of time. We'll find out. A lot of the stuff, I think the new ones get the current ones. Time to research that verse and apply the scheme. I'm trying to. I thought we'd already. Come on, boss. There's 3 of you here now. What is this? A Sunday service? Crap. Why did we just unlock them? I'm sure we just unlocked a new bus. I'm sure we're researching a new bus. Massive decline in tours. That may change anyway. We're at 464 now being on. I bet something to do it. Bloody what you call it. Keith have some else B10s. Yeah, I mean, I don't see him. I don't know what. There's not been any, like, obviously they don't tell us what's going on with stuff. What happens is we find out through grapevines. So you guys end up knowing more than us. Honestly, it's so shocking at how much information we get from you guys. Because obviously your finger's on the pulse more than ours is. I've just put a really crappy bus on thingy, haven't I? By mistake. What's getting high utilization? The ones. $10.70s. Oh, there's a weird kink. That's fine. I can deal with that. I can live with that. A1. 152s. 7. 7. 22. Yeah, like 1304. Keithley buses. You've been on my bus, Condor. I found a lot of from my old school drivers this year. He's told me. Yeah, like I said, a lot of it we tend to find strangely from other people. We don't. It's surprising how much actually gets like down the grapevine to us lot. I mean, we hear the odd rumor. Right. Alright. Let's pause this now, because this. I read them. NatWest. Tesco. Bentley Street. News. I don't know why it wants to go that way. We'll stop. Right, hang on. Windsor Road. Right. I almost had a crash down here today. Holy Trinity. Aussie Library. Tesco Express. Aussie Mills. Church and Aussie. Back out. I don't think it really matters which side you put it on, does it? Aussie Mills. I know some of these aren't right. I'm not going for 100% accuracy. So you're in A, attack the hill. Back down, that's Barbers. Why does it do that? Anum and technically Morrison's, and then just pick a random stand. 6A, I think it is. Every 20 minutes up till 21. 35. Well, I think it starts on 6 anyway. Activate bus now. I'll be 22. Right, so it's deleted. So Riley, I've got one of 100 with Harrogate and York. Sorry, I am so behind on thinking. Bloody hell. Sunday's always less passengers. Not on the 464. Wow, someone tell me where it's just 464 is always. Was it X-Links United? There's a log going on there. Can't read all them. There's no bus available. Crap. Right, we need to build. Build out the break room. Which one's the break room? Is that the break room? Do they have an office? No office, don't we? Is it office council, was it? Build out with toilets, probably. Build out the kitchen. Don't, what I normally do with all this is I do this roughly, and then I remove it all later on so that we can hire more staff. Drivers. Hire more employees. Hire more bus drivers. If you want to join a company with stupidly low wage, then that's on you. But don't be like, I'm going to go at me later down the line going, I can't work here because you give me such a low wage. I think what's happened is now we've grown to the part where we've more drivers than buses, with more routes than we need. If that makes sense. Right, that's fine. Did you enjoy the streetlight? No, no, I did not. I hope you were okay. Just joined in the stream. Hi. Sorry, I'm super in like a concentration mode. I'm really terrible when I'm in a concentration mode. No, I did not like the street light. Also, good afternoon. Yeah, the street light was how do I put it? Awful. It was probably the worst experience I've driven in a while. So slow, so like problematic. Why do I feel like I'm zoomed in all the way? I just felt like I was constantly fighting the bus. When is it flicker time? Oh, how long have I been streaming? I've only been in it an hour. You love your flicker time, don't you? You love your flicker time. Love it. Love it. Play if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But play a bit of the game first. You know, progression, and then flicker time. The music? Do you not like the music? I think the music's wonderful. I was going to say, has anyone been on our new street lights? What do they think of the new street lights and the... Because is bus one still in the yard or has it been moved out? It's still in the yard. Don't decide, Rochdale babies. Yeah, Rochdale. I just don't understand what. Oh, they're operational. I don't really want to put you on a 22B though. You can't go on a 6B. You can go on a 4 though. Yeah, for me they've just they're not very refined. They spent, and the thing is they've spent sorry, you can go on it. Oh, there you go, 6B. Spent so much money on getting them up and running, How are the Versas uphill? Fine. That is the thing, like the Versa runs perfectly up a hill. These just don't. I mean, we only went up a slight incline and it were like screaming. I went up a small street. Well, I went up trying to get up at Ainham Wharf out of Blackburn. You should have seen it. It were really not happy. It was just upset. More chairs. It was just, like I said, it was just so unhappy. It's in the wrong position. Other thing is they've spent good money on them. They spent really good money on them. I don't like street lights. I always try to avoid them. The bags on wheels. But on 244 bus today, it was terrible on the hills. Like I said, ours are usually ours are pretty good. Like our street, we got a place called New Line. I don't think they're gonna go on the twos. If they put them on the twos, they'll be stupid. Like, I genuinely think if they go on the twos, they'll be absolutely dead. They'll be deaf. Because the twos are so busy. The 2A, they might put it on the 2A, which we need to learn, but seems like a lot for nothing. 2 buses. On top. They really do struggle. Right, stop. Have a look at our statistics. We're really dropping numbers, aren't we? There's been an update to the game. I don't know how we're going to do that one because we don't have bus big enough. 276. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on engineering wise. I feel like the guys and girls who are in engineering work the backsides off. But it seems to be like they're always fighting. Like a lost leader. Like no matter what we do. It's always just not good enough. If that makes sense. What route is that one? Is around there. 6B. I need to stop 6B down tomorrow. Sign 152s. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know what's good. Going like street lights can do a dead run from Preston to the start of Riverwork. I wouldn't be surprised. They do look nice, or like I said, they look really nice, and they've really excelled themselves at how well they look. They've put a lot of money into them. That's the shocking thing. They put a lot of money into them. And now they're just slow. That's all it is. They're just slow. If they weren't so slow, they'd be a great bus. They're perfect for the 6. Perfect for the 6 and the 7. Well, if you fancy a job as a mechanic, they've got an amazing graduate program, program at the moment. Yeah, it's difficult. It really is. But the thing is, the streetlights are perfect size for the 6 and 7. They are perfect. Absolutely fantastic. LFS. LFS. Not good enough. It's not good enough. Alright, spend more money. Yeah, it's just 22 has a lot, the 22 has low bridges. Yep, very low bridges actually. I think it's something like 14.5. And there's 4 of them. There's 4 low bridges on it. Back to more. I just remember not to show maps straight away because it shows you where I live. So I don't normally have my where is it? This is your first one. This is your first one here. That's it's 4 meters. I love crumpets low. That's your first one, 13 meters. I don't think we've got anything low in 30 meters. And then your next one is basically 14.9. You're following the railway line, so and then I'm sure there's another bridge that's really low. Yeah, like I said, the that's Clitheroe. That's the Clitheroe run. It was that bus that you just passed. I've closed it. I've closed it. It was. Where is it? You lot on buses. It's just an eclipse. Look, I'm chasing it up the road now. There you go. Just 1700 BU3. $619 on the 22s. I'm glad that you can't drive it as it's your favourite bus. I heard the Burnley E2's not too bad now. I'm not driving 619. 619 is even worse. Apparently 619 was even worse today. I don't know who was driving. I don't remember her name. I'm really bad with names at my company. But one of the girls was saying it was one of the girls. She was like, I couldn't get it going. I literally thought I was going to get towed up the hill. Loud Hoover on. What street light did you have today? 615. And I didn't get any time to take a picture of it. Literally all I did was get on it, get tight trained, nearly crash it coming out the bus station, nearly crash it coming out of the bloody Morrison's, nearly crash it come out of Lower Audley. And then like I eventually got to grip with it. It took a while. But like everything was completely new to it. Yeah, Lanks, we think we were talking about this earlier. There's some absolutely stonking allocations today. I couldn't believe half the allocations we had today out there. Right, so we have to delete the Great Harwood one. Can we get to Great Harwood now? Oh my days. It's just teasing us. It's gonna be the last bus that unlocking it. We haven't got many E300s, I don't think, in any of ours. One of the beasts of the X late lines ones. And the only good thing about the streetlights is the blue paint on them. I see what you mean, but the size is actually quite handy. Like going through Shakespeare's Avenue, it was much easier to deal with than it would be normally. I hate upgrading bus stops. Right, they're dumb. I'm not doing any more bus stop upgrades. Yeah, I've seen one on the one as well. Yeah, 231 was on the Red Express for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what they've done to deserve that. Right. Now I can see all the bus stops. I don't know why I've done that. I've done it. Right, so we need to regrade the 7. Delete. Delete. Alright, out west. Alfred Road. To be fair, 9% of these are Moss Farm. Res. I had plenty of old sites as the hotline before from versus MCCs to speed times. Oh yeah, they fixed two. Did anyone else catch 230 yesterday? I tried to catch it. I think it got took off the road, but oh god, that was awful. You could hear it coming before it even got there. It was ridiculous. I think it was just one of those. I think they knew what the problem was, but they just hadn't got down to doing it yet. But round here, I must admit, it was a lot easier to drive the street lights. That's my only takeaway from today. It's how much easier it was to get round Clayton. Minus the fact that it was absolutely violently busy in Clayton. to the point of where it took me 20 minutes to get up the hill from Clayton. And I was not happy. Now, do I do this one as a... No. It's going to require me to do castle in it. Right. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to do the full loop, I think. There's a library. Do it this way, Devon Avenue. Let's either kill it. Or make it massive. That's fine. Might have to have more buses for this one. You should rename your channel to Street Lover 24. No, I'm not a Street Lover. I love the Street, that's the new name. Nah. I'm not, I wouldn't say I am. There's a big opportunity for them, but I think realistically the best thing for them is to get rid of them. If it was my company, I wouldn't have them. I wouldn't have bought them. $73 assignments. How many drivers? 63. So I want to hire 10 more drivers. Break room. Or 50 if I can. Yeah, no, it's wine. Yeah, no, not a big fan of them. These are micro hybrid as well. What is a micro hybrid? You'd be like, Ant, there's no such thing. You turn the buses on and they say they're a micro hybrid. Right, there we go. Who allowed Hotline Gemini 2 to run the one doing Dawns recently? Probably a shift allocator. No idea. Honestly, they make it up as they go along sometimes. They really do. I mean, like, they said to us on Sunday, and love lights. They said to us on Sunday, we must have everything that must be on the 464 must be purple. It lasted 3 hours until 2 buses broke down, and we had nothing to spare for them. And the funny thing was, I was on it. I said to the guy that gave it me, I was like, not gonna last. And he was like, that's not the attitude to have, Anthony. I was like, it's not really an attitude when it's the truth. You know they're not gonna last. A1 up to 80. OC up to 53. $22 up to 68. 46. Don't know what the A1 does, so we can have one of them then. 152. 22. Getting busy on 22, isn't it? Microgravity means they've got Prius batteries somewhere that should hold. That's shot to hell. It uses more power to power the motors. What's your favourite Transdev livery? I don't know if it's in service anymore, but I like the Pride one because Carly's on the back of it. I feel quite proud that she got that, the Pride livery. But they don't even do stop-start technology on them. I can understand, right? If, to me, this is genuinely what it looks like, right? Right, I've been making buses for years. Right, I've been making Volvo buses. They've made the B10 and they've made the E1 and the E2, and they were like, because it must share that they must share some chassis. Let's have a look. I mean, how was I put? They must share some chassis with the what you call it. What's the word I'm looking for? With the E200. They must share something, or they must share some parts, because there are parts of the E200 that are on the street deck. Street light. The steering wheel and the we want flicker time. Give me 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can flicker time. Flicker time in 10 minutes. But interior wise, there are parts of the what you call it that I think, and I just don't understand why they would go from building a Volvo spec to going thinking, oh, we can do this ourselves, because the chassis their own chassis. And to me, it's just something that I just don't understand. Like, these were Volvo, they made a fantastic Volvo. They made them fantastic with Scanias. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know if Volvo do a shorter chassis, but they just seem to be, realistically, a pain in the ass. Right, let's just get this day's allocation out of the way. Let's run today through on the game, and then we'll go and play with Flickr. And a shameless self-plug for my own channel. Because if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Instagram. Well, we want Flickr time. Yeah, I drove past it on my way to Bolton doing a vlog down there. And when did you mention, when do you start at Rosso, if you don't mind me asking? I'm at Rosso, I'll be back at Rosso on Friday at some point in the mid-afternoon. I don't know. My allocations are all due to change because we've got new starters. And the allocator was considering me moving around. Is it JCB? No, I'm right. There's a JCB toolkit that I want so badly. I just don't have £600 right now. I'm going for about 20 minutes. Right, I'm literally going to run the day as quick as possible. And I might not even get to the end of the day. I just want to get this 7 route out. That new 7 route out. See what it does to numbers. Because passenger numbers are declining over days. What the shoot? And then we're going to play on Flickr. Because who doesn't like Flickr? You lot love Flickr. They should just beef. You got a Discord server? We have got a Discord server. I don't have any bloody mods. Right. Do you know what? It's just going to be easier this way. I don't have mods on. To say Jack, I was 464 bus 282 the other day. The engine sounds awful. I don't know what they've changed. Part in it. 282 is a. Is it a downshift on 282? Right, let's put that there 1 second. Let me get the Discord server. I wrote all these down last week and I think I forgot to save the file. Yeah. Discord. Yeah. Right, I want some hype in the chat. If you want to watch, if you want Twitter Flickr time, I want to see love hearts in the chat. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. You know I'll do it, but you know I want you to be like the YouTube algorithm. Your videos, live. Why is it not showing me live right now? That's the Discord. And then Instagram. Why can't I share Instagram? Oh, Instagram. Oh, share profile. No, yeah, I know, but I don't. Oh my god. Right, hang on. This is so difficult to share Instagram. Right, maybe that works for Instagram, I don't know. I was the guy that spotted you on the 464 when I got off a month ago. And I don't know if you remember me. Oh, Billy. I'll be brutally honest, mate. Holy shit, someone donated again. Flickr, I think Ben. Pain in the backside, you lot. Please don't, you don't have to donate. Right, Flickr time. I'm brutally honest, I see that many people. I will forget. I'm really sorry. I probably, if you jump back on like a day later and you were like, or tomorrow, and you were like, then yeah, I probably would remember you. I'm really bad with remembering people. I'm really sorry. Right, because you're all taking the piss out of me. You're all taking the piss out of me, which is fine, you can do. Oh, I'm just going to go and get a street. There we go. That is the bus I drove today. but it was not in lake line colours. What do you think of MX2 kit? I am getting cramp in my leg. I've just joined the Discord and the Insta. Thank you very much. Insta is amazing. Discord, I am in and out of it all week. Oh god, I keep getting cramp really badly. See, I don't know if I like right buses. I mean, it's the front bit for me. They just, you know how things have got faces? Street deck, sorry. I just see the right bus, right logo. Ben, how much did you donate? £2. All right, it's coming as £2.59 on my website. Sorry. I just don't like the front. I just think they're a bit weird. I don't know if it's because they're in blue. In yellow, they do look slightly better. Right, what's happened here? When you next on the 464, mate? I will be back on the 464 on Friday on a late shift, but I may not be on there 100%. No, not the new livery. I don't know what it is about the yellow and black. I think it's because the eyes don't look like they stand out. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting old. Right, because Ryan has been banging on about these front-wheel drive SRs. Are you sure they're actually even on here, mate? Here we go. Ryan's found them. Well, these are for the park and ride. They're all right. We will be doing something on the park and ride. I'm going to stand up a second. Bear with me a second. Ryan has been on about these. Old. I'm getting old. Should be able to sit on my ass all day. Oh god, the cramp. Oh. What's your right? That bloody hurt. That is still there. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong thing I want to remove. No. Control. What is go? What? What? Right. Sorry, I've just got cramp and I've completely lost my train of thought. Let's go back to where we were. So I'm going to pause the chat. Ryan. I mean, they're all right. I'd have preferred something a bit more fancier. If you know what I mean. A little bit more fancier, something more Prestonized. Is that the other one? Yeah, they're all right. I'm gonna go and do loads of like little routes, like the park and ride, when I get time over there. I just think things like the park and ride, because they're gonna be on it for years, they should just be, thingy. They should just, what you call it. They're not the new livery, the Pride one. When you next was, I don't understand. Magical. What do you think of this one? Okay. That's my personal opinion of the stagecoach. The bus looks nice, and I like the stagecoach beach ball livery. I just personally think it'd be better as something more Preston. I know that driver. Bill. Who the bloody hell's that? Looks like he's a bit too young to be driving our buses. I like them. I like them. I've never been a big fan of the Transdev Go livery though. I think the Transdev Go livery it's a bit hit and miss. Because it depends on the time of year you get the Transdev Go livery. Depends how clean it looks. That's my honest opinion. If they're, if they look okay, but I think I'd have the grey at the front darker. Looks perfect in Rosso colours. Looks much better in Rosso colours. Looks nice and spot on. Is it the same bus in spot on? Again, spot on colours. I just think the Transdev Go. The problem with the Transdev Go is like you hit a panel, you end up with a different colour, and that bus has hit many of panels. Right. So SK70 pace BWB. Which way? I like the which ways. The which ways to me are probably the best bus we have. Are they looked after? Probably not. They're absolutely hammered. I wish they'd go back to every 15 minutes. That'd be so much handier. As far as livery goes, I think they are plain, very plain. They do what they say on the tin. I don't think you can get. I don't think I've had a better experience on a bus than a Sky Class. 1734 is a effing tank. Is that one of ours? You'd have to give me more context to that one. NKX20 is Pride. Let's have a look. Pride liveries can be done really well. Actually, that's going down a bad rabbit hole, that. Search. Images. Yeah. I think that's the perfect way to do a Pride bus. Nice on front. Keep the yellow there. Love it around side. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the perfect way to do a Pride bus. What do you think of the BX10 DOS livery, National Express? I have so many things to ask you all. Well, that's probably going to give me DOS attacks, isn't it? Denial service. Let's put it in there. Some of these guys, you're going to have to give me better, give me the company name to go with them. We're not dropping signal, are we? Yeah, you're going to have to give me a company name for that. I don't know what that is. Right. Do you have a tab on select? Do you have group tabs not selected on Flickr? Nope, I don't know what that is. I don't use Flickr that often apart from Wednesdays when I'm with you lot. I have 1734. Oh, crap, what I just clicked then. That's new. 1734, so that must be one of ours. So we'll just look to that. Trans dev. Oh. I don't know if it's something to do with Flickr, but it doesn't always like it. Yes, park and ride only. Why is Ant? Is he in his boxes? No, I am not in my boxes. I'm in my shorts. I wear red shorts, but doing the park and ride till they're both back in use. 1734 is a beast for me. My dad drove this Type 13 plate in Aberdeen. BTS 60 is a Reaver livery. You know what I feel about Reaver liveries? That is the best Reaver livery yet. Reaver do terrible liveries for my part. What is your favourite bus to drive on the 464? 279, probably at the moment. Squeaky, I like that one. Preston seems to have one door in for training. 301. I've not. Yeah, the Dart Ryan. I've not seen it. I keep seeing they have a Gemini. No, they don't. They have an Eclipse. Yeah, I've not seen this in service for a while. I've seen that one behind it in service. SK70B has been off the road since March 25th. Yeah, I don't know what's. Yeah, May 15th. It'll either be engine related or it will be thingy. Left hand side of the page. His wife, I don't know actually, let's have a look. It is on the road today, it is doing a bake up, and then it is going to Accrington. So that'll be the last one of the last buses. That'll be the last bus tonight. That's the last bus tonight. Oh, we're going to Accrington from Bake Up. Yeah, it's the last bus from Bake Up, innit? 281. I have not brought 281 yet. Mr. Khan. We like Mr. Khan. Looks like Mo driving it. Mr. Clapham. Don't know his name. Don't know his name, but we're really good friends. I think his name is like Mr. Chop That or something. That looks like my parking. I don't know who that is, but he looks familiar. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That looks like Wayne from the tattoos. No idea who that is. That's not one of our drivers now. He's probably gone. And there are old pictures. I don't think I've even pictured this one. Also, why do we never get poppies now? Why do we never get poppies? It's like your adverts look. It's like you look. It's like if you like your adverts, look at leads. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I like the E one. The E. Yeah, it works. It's good that. I like that as well. Where it lights up. That's pretty cool. I do like the KFC version as well. I think we miss out on some of those things. 17, right, hang on. 74 is the Burnley one. 1734 was originally a Rosso one because we had it over at. We didn't have it over at Blackburn, but it got moved. It got moved. It doesn't look very happy, does she? Bus Will, why did you take a picture? Is that today? No. Which one of you's Bus Will on here? Megan Morgan, my dad took stagecoach for what Pride Solo is. Michael. That's another lovely solo. I like that. I like the livery on it as well. Yeah. Pride liveries can be done really well or really terrible. The Blackburn one, NXB12. National Express, James Wright, Flickr. Oh! That's different, isn't it? That's a different colour. What was that? Tom's Transport. That's recent, isn't it? I like that. That's got very old school vibes. You need to select forces or whatever. It was sent for paint apparently. What do you think should replace right G2s on the hotline? For me, the hotline should replace with the is it not electroliners? What do they call them? Basically what they have at the B network bus. I should have just been more fucking. I don't know if these are them because I've not been on them. But usually when you see them parked up, it's not in these ones. I don't think. The B network have got some new buses. They might be Dennis's. They might be ADL's. They basically got some new buses, and downstairs they've got a 2-2 configuration. Yeah, I don't know how that's going about. You guys getting sponsored by Red Bull. You can find me a picture of that. Just pop it in the tab. And the Blackburn Eclipse is 17th. Right. So we've had a 1735 and a 1734. One was Rottenstall, belonged to Rottenstall Bus Company, and one belongs to Blackburn Bus Company. There were two in the fleet. Yeah. Yeah, when I was at Tesco, I had Pride badge under it. I'll just click your channel. Sorry, mate. So which one were we talking about then? So I'm having a moment. Burnley. Right. This one wasn't always registered to Burnley. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it was registered to because it used to go on the 483 Irwell line. It was a Rottenstall bus. It was a nightmare because it always used to break down. And the only reason I know that is because it's the only one that doesn't. When it used to go on the Irwell, it didn't get the sticker going in the side window. Then, for some reason, they also have that one, which has the same fleet number, which is 35, 34. The 34 lived at Blackburn, and it lived at Blackburn. It used to be on the Rottenstone. We only used it now and again. The cream and blue Eclipse is a heritage bus. That's why it gives it old vibes. Yeah, I like the old vibes. I think more old vibes. So I know it was at Burnley, but I know it as my daily driver when I was at Rottenstall, when I was doing 481s. Because it's the one that the doors never used to open properly on it. It used to be a pain in the ass on a cold Friday morning to get the swine to close the door. You had to kick the door. Bring it back. Just bring Stagecoach liveries back. There's something simple, simplistic, but yet beautiful about it. Again, I like the gold as well. I do like the gold. Is it actually still running as well? Yeah, it ran today, didn't it? That's just nice until it's recovered. I'm a fan. I'm a sucker for older liveries, but again, I still think that's quite unique in today's terms. You can have a nice sponsorship on it. Transit may go for the Enviro 400s. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to. I mean, yeah, it all depends on who gets this money. We are gonna go up and do what you call it ones. I like 1726. That's a cool 1727. That's a cool B7. Never brought down so much. 1735 was crap one. Yeah, there's one. I'm sure it's the Pride of the North one, or the ticket machine one. In the morning when it was cold, you had to kick the doors. Skegness. Maybe a Transdev one want it. Now again, it's 34, isn't it? There was I don't know which one it was. It was an earlier one. It might have been 24 as well. One of the an ECU problem. I think so. I think they have a few. And do you like open top buses? I've never been on an open top bus, but I've seen the someone keeps sharing on Twitter the what you call it ones. Is it Scunthorpe, Southport? The ones that are over, not Southport, the ones that are over Skegness. They're amazing looking buses. LG 73 from B Network. What do we think of the B Network? I mean, like, I know I pretty much like it, but do you think it's been a success as users of the buses? Do you think it's easier to get around now, or do you think it just makes it more confusing? 1724 was Rochdale base. 1724. Probably. I've never seen that one. Wherever. That's Team Pennine now, isn't it? Yeah. Probably why I recognise the reg. Grimsby has 2x in Leeds. I just saw that when it was B Networks WA and K. Yeah. What do you think of the delivery? Not Ben. Oh, Ben. Oh, wow, you got that to notice. Well, you didn't have to do that, mate. I'll just keep messaging me until I find it. Oh. See, they. Yes, you can. You can use your privilege pass on them. There is. I don't think you can. Everything is privilege welcome. That doesn't that express again? It works with the advertisement. It fits in well. It's clean. Is it still in service? What's its reg? And it's still in service. Then it's Trident. Walsall. I might have to go and hunt that down. 3 years, 11 months it's been down there. And I like that. Where's it gone? Too many tabs. Let's close some of these tabs down. I like that. There was a Playmobil movie? Did I miss that? There was a Playmobil movie? Apparently I missed it. I think older buses are better. I do like the older looking ones. I think um I think Pilkies have one of these. I think Pilkies have one. It's my favourite bus. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have all these new modern buses. That's nice. I like it in that green colour. I'll be honest. I think first can sometimes again look dirty. The bottom panels. Bloody hell, that's a squeezing off that. Oh god, I actually didn't realise what she was signing up for. See, it looks better. West of England, it looks cleaner. But again, as soon as the bloody thingy goes off, the bus wash, it'll be filthy. But I do like it in the green. In the green, West Midlands great buses. And what is your thoughts on the optometricities? Transdev have searched 300 and 301. Um, they're all right. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Opta as a manufacturer. The reason I'm not a big fan of Opta as a manufacturer is because they're just there's something about them. They always feel like they're just how can I put it? Not complete. So like the 464s, they're internally they're lovely. No, I think I brought that one on the weekend. I don't know if that was actually still on the road. Internally, they're lovely. They're probably really nice buses. 20 for Volks, yeah, it's been on the road today. It's only doing short journeys, though, that one. It's got something wrong with its engine. I'm sure that's the one. It's not Alan Middlehurst, that one, is it? No. No, that I'm sure is the one that I had the issue with the other day. For me, it's the things like the fuel tank. So the fuel tank's there. Ben! So, right, we'll get to Ben's. The fuel tank's there, which enhades the turning circle for the bus, which makes life a lot harder for the driver. The quality of parts that they put on them is also a difficult thing. Like the Versas would be great buses if they were just a bit more solider and they were more thought about what they were doing with them. And the fuel tank was at the back. If the fuel tank was at the back, they'd be beautiful buses. Right. Well, have I looked at yours, Will? Will, did I look at yours? Missed the buses from 2010 Olympians. Right. Just quickly, let's have a look at Will's. I will get to them. There were super chats. I can't remember if I looked at Will's, so. And for some reason, it's being an ass. Good buses. I like them. Again, prefer it in the green. Don't mind it in the Paramount livery. I think that's good. Feels a bit empty in the first. This is a better first livery, I think. I think it's the grey. I'd choose a darker grey if it was me. I don't know if anyone's agreed on that. Oh, and I like it in the Kraken livery. Yeah, the Kraken. It looks nice in the Kraken livery. I'd kept it in the Kraken livery. Right, let's have a look at these ones from Not Ben. Not Ben. Who's Not Ben? Paste. That is, what is that? It's a Omnilink, isn't it? It's okay. The nice yellow stripe, it does make a difference. I feel the blues are very more old school blue. What is that window? What is that placement of that? That mirror placement. I'd kill my neck. They're different. Again, I've never been on one, but it doesn't look as dirty as I thought it would do. You always tend to find with lighter colours you can struggle with them becoming dirty. You'll notice that as you get up to Christmas with us lot, when the bus wash stops working. Yeah, nah, I like that. I like the black and yellow, black and cream, blue and cream. I would say this is simplicity that does it. The simplicity of just the old school logo. Yeah, and even with the advertisement board, I bet it looks all right. Yeah, I like that. More, more, more can be done with less. Okay, very similar. Uh, not as big a fan of that one. I think what ruins it is the top stripe because it's interfered with the advertisement board. But it's not a bad thing. Maybe if the top stripe was at the top of the bus, might look a bit weirder. But yeah, again, it's quite simple. It's got the old corporation logo. So it's, yeah, something different to spot, something different to see. What should replace the BLT Geminis on the hotline when they go? I personally think EMC 44 would be cool. What might BL? I think whatever replaces them on the Geminis has to be built for the people that get on it. I get on the hotline to go to Preston and to go to Burnley with Sebastian. I can count on a number of hands, on one hand, how many times I've been able to get on the bus, sit down with a pram in the last 6 months. 4 times. 4 times we've managed to get on that bus. They need to do something with basic. It's just not. They're not fit. They're not fit for the current person. They're ex-Manchester buses, so you didn't get prams on Manchester buses. You very rarely get wheelchairs on a Manchester bus. I can think of the last time I saw a wheelchair on a Manchester bus was probably 6 months ago in Rottenstall. You very rarely get them on, which is understandable because if you want to travel in comfort. But yeah, I don't know. I think EMC 400s would be a good idea. G3s will be fine, but they've got to solve this issue with the wheelchair bay. And I know some of them have it. What do you think of the first Badger Line livery? They've really got to resolve this. Oh, there's a woman on TikTok, isn't there? That post. Yeah, I like the Badger Line livery. The reason I like it is because of the branding. There's not many. There's not many with most branding, like Trent Barton branding, looks very similar to Blackburn branding. That stands out. I mean, that's very similar. The green at the front, the Badger line, you can find that pretty much on any, like our buses. If you look at like how ours used to be with the Lancashire United, that would have been like a red or a blue. But I do got to admit the back of it, the Badger line, and it's just, I think, just a bit of a friendly, yeah. Even in the new right buses. Yeah, I was always going to get that wrong, aren't I? Hopefully some new things. Right, I best get off to sleep. It's off to Scotland tomorrow. Well, Cam, enjoy Scotland, mate. I hope you have a wonderful time up there. What's our Blackburn going to do when they get rid of all the scrap pile? The scrap pile is always going to be there at Blackburn. It's the biggest yard. It's always going to be there. Not Ben. Bloody hell, mate. You sure you're okay doing this? Like, you don't have to super chat. I like it. Jessica Mitchell, she's called on TikTok. She is. I follow her. You can follow me on TikTok. I'll be really honest. I don't post a lot. I don't even know what my TikTok name is. I do have TikTok. Just Obey Central is my name on TikTok. I don't really post much on there. I just post the odd YouTube short. I love the cracking advert. I'd paper that bus. Yeah. Does the Badger line? Yeah, I've seen her on there. I think she has a little stop through National Express, West Midlands Fleet on bus times. Okay, let's have a look. I can't click off that. Also have the link. Yeah, links. This is what I mean. Like, you don't get many bus companies that don't. Where has it gone? Go back. Go back. Go back. That really give themselves unique identities. And I always find with spotters as well. Bus spotters don't seem to like our 464s, but there's something different to what. Oh, it's a Scania as well. Scania. Do like a Scania. Gas powered for cleaner air. Yeah, I like that. Is that up here as well? No, I thought it was up here because of the bus behind. I thought it was a diamond bus. Bristol. Met a gentleman from Bristol today. Cannot remember his name. It was either Dylan or Dylan or something. I can't remember what his name was. I was going to speak to him later on, but he got off before. I also have the links. Ray saying did a lot with liveries across the UK, so the verse. Yeah, that was the gentleman. Someone else, Brendan was telling me about it. It's a bay.cent. Is it a bay.central? So it just says a bay. It just says a bay central on mine. I got it. Basically, I got forced to make it. I follow you. I follow you on TikTok. You don't reply to posts too much. So the reason why I don't reply to posts is because if I post something, I just tend to I tend to be like away driving and don't have time. Right. We're gonna have a look at this national because give me £5. Again, you don't have to ever. Right, copy that. Have a quick look at some of these. Let's pick one at random. Everyone knows I'm a sucker for red and cream. Very ribble. 100. Dolly. Ooh, Wolverhampton. Mm. It's okay. I like the darker grey. Like it in red and white. Don't like white liveries though. Let's have a look. Big. Beatrix Jessica. Yeah, I do like these red and cream liveries. They always remind me of the buses round here when I was growing up. Like what was always on the road for the Heritage Days. A lot of them named, aren't there? We've got a lot of named buses. A lot of names on buses. We've seen that one, haven't we? I like that one still. Might be one of my favourite ones, that. Other than that. Dorothy. Subtle blue. I do like it. Just a little. Yeah, I like it. It's just a little bit of branding. I wonder what the names are all after for. That looks nice in the ESCM 200, doesn't it? Yeah. Proves that you can make most liveries work. Most Express old. Yeah, I like it. Very much, very red, white. Again, you got to be careful with white buses at the back. They always, I'd always go to prefer red at the back and white at the front, just for the simple fact that you keep them cleaner. Like the yellow, yeah, every 8 minutes, bloody hell. Pre-COVID times, I would have thought. BTT. Look through some of these. Yeah, definitely like that one. That's a nice one. Bronco Prim. Compare the market. Bruno. Doesn't really have to compare the market. What we were looking for, that's fine. Bloody hell. How many buses are there? So look at one of these platinum ones. I've noticed that I'm also miles away from chat as well. Grey, I like the grey, I like that. Tells you what it is. They've always got the red stripe on them. I like it. Right. A-Shots here. It's a base central. Follow on TikTok. Yeah. Look on your Discord. I don't really know if you've got Discord signed on this PC actually. I don't have Discord signed in. What happens a lot of the time is I'm driving and I just don't have the time to respond. And the problem is with TikTok, I seem to get more kids on TikTok sending me weird shit. Like, I've got 23 messages in my inbox. That's more than I have on here. Right, let's have a look. Stop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bus pictures. Ooh, Blackpool Transport. When they were decent buses. Huh. Oh, the swamp. How I miss you not. Yeah, they're the buses I remember as a kid. That's what I used to get on most days for school. Other than a B10, that used to pick us up from Darwin Vale before I went to Walton the Dale. If that is normally parked there, that might have been me. That I broke down in Rochdale once, and they had to come and sort the engine out. We brought down, and they were like, "Can you get back?" I was like, "Nope." They're like, "Go to Rochdale then." Mama Tracy's bus. Oh, I love it when it snows. These are at Burnley, these, aren't they? They're at Burnley, they're in the shed. Oh, they're in the shed, aren't they? And how did you get into the bloody pit? I'm looking at Discord. Loads of pictures of Blackburn you might like. Ace Transport being chill on for once after the beef with me on Twitter, on TikTok. Who's had beef with you? Have I had beef with you? Still, you're eating 5 packs of digestives. Alex, why are you not sending me digestives? If you plan to go, if plans go ahead, Stagecoach Preston will get more buses in the same livery as 15. Have I had beef with you? Oh, That'll just be magical, as Will's name is. That'll be magical. Chocolates or Ben. Christ Almighty. Chocolates or I love 1503. It is Hoover is going on crazy on the 125. Back Wi-Fi is bad. Can I send you weird shit on Insta if you want? Yeah, you can send me stuff on Insta. I'll be honest, Insta's the easiest one to answer things on. Chat on Discord. What happens is I'll see loads of messages on Discord, and I'm like, crap. It wasn't me then on that 464. Engine issue. I had DPF rate light came on. They were trying to get the DPF, stricken me off the DPF rate. I couldn't get going up the fucking hill to Spotland's Bridge. I got stuck. Yeah, Insta's always a little bit easier to handle because I can go back through Insta and not have an issue. Where Discord, it sends loads of messages, and what I tend to do is just swipe away Discord and then go back through it, and I miss loads of stuff, but it's just Discord's difficult at the moment to get through. Ben, give me more. If you, no problem with you sending that, but you're gonna have to give me some more specific things because I'll be brutally honest. We'll have a look at a few of them. Ooh. I didn't know they had anything pretty in their livery. BJ X11. Put in this one. Brighton Hove. King Charles II. Oh. That's a pride livery. That's striking. See, I think we've let ourselves down with our pride livery. I like our pride one. Again, I like the cream and red. Just work. And the hints of purple, I'm fine with that. This reminds me of Bus 100. He was beefing with Asa once on TikTok because his stuff was similar to a friend of mine, Joe. Oh god, don't beef with each other. We were taking buses from Rochdale to Blackburn, and I was asked to see 1100 was there. Look at 30. Okay. First Bradford. Bus will. We'll go through your pictures in a minute. You made that? That's pretty cool, mate. If you've made that, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's alright. It's not really much given itself, is it? I mean, it's better than its original first livery. But you want some heritage in it. I think first do tend to lack in the department. Have a look at. Yes. What's that? Is it on Flickr? I'll just go on this one. It's easier. That's probably up there with one of the nicest Stagecoach heritage liveries. Not as good as the River ones, but I'd say that's for what it's trying to do. That's definitely a decent livery. That's good. That let me just get a drink. It's time for a drink, guys. Oh. I just keep seeing things flash up in the side. SN69. Oh, I see it. Let's have a look. That's not the right one, is it? Not the right one. But I take it it's being repainted then. Looks comfy inside. I need to go on more stagecoach buses. It's killing my internet today. I'm the same guy who was talking to you on Insta about Rossall unions the other day, by the way. That might actually make sense then, because I can't. That's one thing I do struggle with, is figuring out who's who on communication. Right, that makes sense then. Yeah, because I don't know you guys from your YouTube names, the YouTube channels, and I understand why you have YouTube channels that way. That's close to me because I'm running out of RAM. I can feel the PC getting sluggish. Right, which one were we looking at? That's nice. Like slides, we've seen that before, haven't we? What I'll do is I'll send you the link to Diamond Westminster Players Fleet, ping Midlands Fleet and ping you on Discord. That's fine. I can't remember if pinging is allowed on Discord, but just be careful, it might upset Ben. Games we play. General. That'll do, yeah. That's easier. It's just hard sometimes to find them. I mean, it's a Strata, and it's got air conditioning. I like the livery. Don't like the vehicle. Don't like them. Don't know why, just don't like them. Diamond Old. Where did Diamond come from anyway? You know, just like parking at 100. 3 on cracking on it. We've looked at the 3 second. Paper bus was done by me and my grandma. That's cool, man. Diamond almost feel like a vision company. There is a Preston bus at the moment lurking in Rochdale. And it's not even a B network one, it is literally just lurking in. Sprinter 45. Green and Diamond. Yeah, that's alright. I think Diamond more enjoy calling themselves Diamond than they do actually coming up with decent liveries. Eclipse 3. I mean, Eclipse 3? Did not know that. That's nicer. That's actually much nicer. How was your B10 today? It's Lank's Adventure back on the main account. Bailey, that's the... You were the one that was on the back. Did you come with me today, Bailey? Did you get off at some point? Great catching in the stream. Hopefully, if you ever get a 152, might see you around. Time to do my thing. The Doctor, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for making the delivery. I do the 152s. I have done them the last couple of weeks. You might see me about. Just if you ever see me, just give me a shout. Yeah, the yellow and white one's right. Have you seen the 375 advert? I didn't see it. Let's have a look. What was it, Will, again? We can't find the advert for it. 355 V7. I like that. That is cool. Red fish. We can't find the Red Bull advert for it. We found the KFC one. But I don't think everything thinks I'm going to beat it. I really like that Fred Fish one. That's probably one of the craziest adverts I've ever seen. If you want a nice Pride livery, here's ours. Oh, that's tasteful. Yeah. That's tasteful to the point of where you may not realise it's a Pride livery. You know, you might not know that was a Pride livery. I like that. I do like that. That may be up there with the best Pride livery yet. It just keeps getting better. The Eclipse 3s are the ones with the BLE chassis. And it's just because, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, sorry, mate. I said someone got on the bus earlier and asked me about the stream, and I can't remember if it was Bailey and I was like, I got so confused because you were quite smartly dressed. The fish advert is cool. Look at. We've looked at this one and we're still struggling to find. Oh, there it is, Red Bull, yeah. I don't mind it. I think the cartoony ones definitely look better. Well, Leeds have just signed, haven't they, Red Bull? I like that with the bus driver. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Is it the colour of the can on the back though? Is that why it's pink at the back? There's no back picture, is there? Is it the colour of the can on the back? Same advert, Ant. Not Ben. They got Preston Bus arrested. Stagecoach was forced to sell it in 20. Yeah, we have got a video coming about the Stagecoach. Stagecoach bus wars and Preston bus wars. I just need to make sure I get all the facts correct before I publish a bloody thing that gets me in trouble. What's the transit bus? This is where you do a half-hearted attempt at a Pride bus. It basically just took. I don't know why I was smartly dressed. I just chose it to it. I was quite a random idea I had. No, mate, it's fine. I thought you were going to a party or something because I know you had a gift in your hand. I'm not questioning what you were doing. I genuinely, I would, it was quite shocking because you got on and I recognised you. It takes me a while because I'm slow in the head. The photo on the back of is Red Bull. All right, okay. And well, I feel like you're shouting at me. I can't find the back of it though. I'm trying my best. Oh right, okay. It is the can then. Right. Sorry, I've been up since 5 o'clock now. I do appreciate that, you know, our branding used to be even so much better. Go Northwest painted the ticket machines to match the branding colours years ago. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always said when I worked at Transdem, I was shocked there was not a Pride livery. Oh, it was my dad's birthday. That was supposed to be. All right, no worries, mate. Sorry. I wasn't bothered. I was just like I said. I just you got on the bus and then Brooke turned up and then me and Brooke having that little conversation. Yeah. This is what I doesn't like. This was always a Pride of the North bus. So what they've basically done is just painted extra bits on it to make it look pridey. I'd have just gone all black and then colours all the way down. If it was me. It's an old Volvo. It's been crashed. It's not. Yeah. And there's Carly. And we didn't even get invited to Pride. You know. And that was a bit of a disappointment. Let's have a look at the Stagecoach Lakes livery. Oh, see, that's it. That's, to me, that is nice. Nice branding, simple, clean, message on the side. Yeah. We're going to do the, we are going to do the lakes. We are definitely going to do the lakes. We're going to do what is Britain's most scenic route. And then from there, we'll decide, you know, put it to a vote for you guys. 244 and 22 were Keithley, I believe so. Let's have a look. Yeah. I don't like the. I told you I'm not a fan of the Transdev Gold one. It just feels half-arsed. I mean, it probably was different when it first came out. These buses first came out. Boss Will, keep finding your photos. Keep the buses. Nice capture, mate. Ooh, okay. Right, 2 on the price. Yeah, 2421. So obviously we didn't get invited. Preston bus did damage to a 24 reg Archway bus last week. Oh my god, I just like randomly wearing smart clothes. To be honest, bit of thing I do now. Hey mate, no wrong with it. I wear a shirt and tie some days off. MX Diaz was the one that was set on fire. Like 100 was this year. Oh. Was this the one that was set on fire on TikTok? That poor driver. I really fear for that driver. I bet you would have loved the Coastliner years ago when it sometimes you get the odd Coastliner branded Volvo B10 on the 840. 3 hours of thrash. We're going to do the Coastliner. So the plans for the channel are simple and clean. Love it. So the plans for the channel are September. We're going to Whitby. We're going to do a day out to Whitby. So we're not going to. The plan originally was, can £10 get you to Whitby from Blackburn? The answer is yes. The problem is, it takes that bloody long to do it, that at the point of getting to Whitby, I've got to get back to Blackburn, and it might be like near impossible to do. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get to Leeds somehow, probably by the train. I'm going to start Leeds to Whitby, Whitby to York. And basically, we're going to do the challenge is to get to Whitby and find the best fish and chip shop before getting back and enjoy the more scenic route. That's that one. There's then the race that's planned in. The race is with I don't know which one was set on fire. I think the Preston driver blocked, backed into a station Archway bus. They tried to play it off as he did nothing. That happens all the time. I was on the Gemini. Caught fire once. I could smell smoke and turned around. The back was on fire. I was on a bus that was on fire. It's not nice. Is Sebastian on the coastline? No, the reason he's not coming with us is because of the time it takes to get there. This is why we put it off so long, because it's hard to pull him out for 7-8 hours, because if he wants to, and it's hard to film as well because I can't leave him downstairs on his own on a decker. So yeah, so there's that. And there's that we're gonna do. There's the race. So there's the 59 versus the 152. That's gonna be one of the races. Which is faster? We already know which one it is, but we're gonna do it that way. And then we're gonna do like the race part 2. We're then gonna do like how far can £10 get you to the lakes? What which is the more scenic route? More where I can get upstairs and do things like it. Stuff like that. Well, why did you retract that? I was just copying that. So yeah, that is the plan. Ooh, like that. That's nice. That's nice. That Jubilee Fleet Wing Corporation. Yeah, and then get around, going to like different going to different going to different bus stations, like maybe coming down to Trent Barton on a Wednesday and having a day around Trent Barton looking at buses. Yorkshire Tiger. Probably sat in the yard in bits. I don't know who that is. Right. Yeah, B9 sad. Barely showed up while I was in Burnley. Yeah, it was. So yeah, they're the plans. Trying to buy a drone. Trying to buy a drone so that we can take some nice photos and nice videos. They didn't. They just left you. It's almost like it's got googly eyes on the back of it. Left to be scrap. So yeah, that's the plans. The fire that I was involved was this. Shore College bus fire. I shit you not. I pay for your mate. You don't have to. Oh, Ben. On the 5th of November. This is genuinely true. Yep, Charlie's on the 5th of November, and a Arriva double decker caught fire in Leyland. We was on the bus. We was on the bus behind it. We had no idea what was going on. But yeah, I don't know if you can find videos of it. But that was bonfire night. It went up like a tinderbox. Oh yeah, 240 quality P. I can't remember. We were on the bus behind or the bus in front. All I remember is we were sat there, and all of a sudden there were like people screaming to get off. Ollie Blogs 93. It might have been that Tyra's one. It might have been Tyra the one from. I can't remember. It might have been on the bus. I don't remember which one it was. It was that. I just remember the screams and the almost chaos to get off the bus was unbelievable. Now these buses were always tightly packed in. They always got in and they were like that next to each other. And ours was always at the front. Normally, the 998. But I wasn't going on the 998 that day. I was going to my mate's house, I think, in Standish. And we got on the bus, and we always went upstairs to the top deck. Just at the front, and I can't remember if it was I just remember just hearing people scream, "Get off! Get off! Get off!" And we had no idea why. So I'm assuming the flames were behind us because there were only about 4 people on the bus, our bus, the bus that I was on. And yeah, so it was a scary moment. Holy crap! I do wonder sometimes how bus drivers do this. He's falling asleep there. I know the VW Golf collided with the bus. Terrible, terrible. Hopefully, I pay for your lunch or whatever. Ben, mate, you've been superb. Um, Again, you don't have to ever donate to the channel. What is the worst bus crash? Will in Preston I would have been when stagecoach hit a mobile crane. Um, I mean, there's one there. 3 days ago, Little Lumpton crashes into what you call it, crashes into level crossing. For me, it'll always be that Keighley one. To look at the FGM might not be on the bus time, so okay, man, it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll find it. It is a tempo. Ooh, Birmingham fast. Ah! I like the green. What the tricky dicky am I doing? I like the green. Why is it bringing up more? I'm plagued by these things. So look. Let's have a look at bus crashes. Palace Theatre. Shit. Alex, appreciate it, mate. I've sent a photo of the bus that I saw a month ago. It caught fire in the Discord. Oof. Awful. I don't know what's going on with London Bus at the moment. You seem to be keep finding like loads of bus crashes. Townsville bus driver charged with a triple fatal Bruce Highway Greyhound crash. Christ almighty. Oh god, that could be one of ours then. Couldn't it? This was a scary one. This was a scary one. It shook the driver up this. I don't think you can actually see. So this gentleman had been running around, and that Keighley driver, so he gave me a dirty look. Ah, screw him. Holy crash. I don't know, mate. the allocator only gives it me. I only ever find out either the day before or the day after. Can't see that one. They don't tend to tell me straight away. Do you deal with the Burnley Bus core staff a lot? No, not really. There's a lady there, Alison, that I talk to a lot. She's lovely. She's Brendan's partner. I really like Brendan's partner. Alison, we do talk to her, but no, there's a lad called Dominic who was in the academy before me, and a lady called Viv that I get on with very well from the Burnley Bus Company. There's a couple of Rosso drivers from the Burnley Bus Company that I talk to in passing, but you don't really have time to interact. Let's have a look at the stagecoach. Let's have a look so we can find it. Yeah, we don't really have time to interact. It's you tend to find. Yeah, that was a strange one as well, wasn't it? Just went through the lights, didn't he? That'll be driver fatigue, that I would have said, or distractive driving. Yeah, you tend to not really like. Do you know Cammy who works there? He's a line manager. I don't know. There's a Cammy at our place. I might know him. But there's a Cammy. There's a Cammy who's one of the DM. He's a step up DM, so he's like not a full DM. He's like a driver and does DM now and again. Ones are along with Keithley ones that are so nice over there. Yeah. Transit plus 234. The transit plus 234. Not that. I have no idea what that is. Let's close that tab. Is that not 234? I thought that was 234. I can't remember, but that was 236, I think. Basically, he was driving around Blackburn like an arsehole in the morning, and yeah, decided to it's a Prius, and then that Prius, it does thingy. I don't remember who that was. That's not dangerous. Dangerous hit a house. Some woman hit Rochdale bus station. No. Some woman hit Bury bus station, didn't she? That was funny. She somehow mounted the curb. A lot of it is through stupidity. Some of it is through distracted driving. He's young, raven, tattoo, black hair. No, I won't know him then. No, it's not the same guy that works at our place. I probably will know him if I saw him at thingy, but yeah. Small accident when stagecoach hit the back of a car with a bus having a dent. Car, no, I didn't see that. Not that 1933 crashed into some building but was repaired and now is part of Stagecoach Manchester. But you'd be surprised like how easily buses can be damaged and crashed. Let's have a look. Oh, Vasmu. Yeah, I've seen this one quite a lot. This one gets around. I've seen it in Burnley a few times, in Blackburn a few times, in Rottenstall, parked up. Does the college and Boohoo runs. I think this Vasmu would work again with the smaller sprinter buses. Getting people into Manchester. They might want to look at bringing Vasmu back. How often do you experience these buses get damaged in your experience then? On the 464, all of them, yeah. So the 464 is a very tight route. So I'd say on a weekly basis, we probably expect maybe one bus to be damaged a week, and it's usually paneling. There's not been anything major for months, which is good. Touch wood. That's what we like to hear. But it's usually side paneling. It's like drivers clipping back end, going around places like. I'll just pull my map up on the other page. 1 second. I just don't want to show my home location again, like I did last time. Bake up. So right, round Broadley and Healy. There's Broadley. Yeah. So like round here, you can often pass a bus here on this bend or a truck, and it's tight, and you're hugging that line at 25 mile an hour to 30 mile an hour. So there's a lot of time when buses do collide, and as you get through Healy, it's like I'm never away from the place. This has been well taken on a Sunday because it's not caught a bus yet. Not May 23rd. Oh. You get around like here, you've got parked cars. You've got like bus stops. So usually this bus stop's a nightmare because there's usually a parked car here. So you bring it in, and then what happens is you can see they catch the thing coming out. You've got then coming around this corner, blind bends. As you go into here, you've got parked cars. You can fit a bus, and 2 buses can fit down here, but it is tight. I would always say a bus and a car is best. But you're coming around offside bend corners. You're pulling out of this bus stop here. You've got to get on the opposite side of the carriageway to get past that final vehicle. You know, you're dodging and dicing with a bit of traffic. What's that one? 281. So you're all right at this point, and then when you get up here on this some of these corners, especially down by, this is not really representation of how packed it can be. But you can find yourself on this route quite easily, you know, struggling with where it's packed. Opens up a little bit in places, but then you're getting back up to like Shawforth. Coming up here, it looks nice and wide, but it only takes a car to be parked on here during the day. And that's it. Anything wrong? But look at some. What was Vasmin? Vasmin was like an app where you could actually book your own journeys, and I personally think that should come back. Oh god, not another street light. For the Mellors, what's the point of them going down the bypass on the 464? You can't get down it. You can't get down. We can't get down. I prefer it in that green colour. Oh, Bristol Zoo. I didn't know Bristol had a zoo. Might be worth having a look at how we can get to Bristol Zoo as well. No problem, Will. When you swap, some people do. The way I do it is you're looking for what you call it, key features. So on your bus routes, you look for key features. For example, like when you're coming out, when I do a 6, I do a 6 and a 6A. A goes up the hill, 6 goes that way. They do every now and again. What's that? Can double deckers do the 4? Yep, double deckers can do the 464. Yeah, you do the 6 and 6A, and I'll be like, A, attack the hill. So I know I'm going up the hill. You just pick up landmarks. I've not done Cliveralls for months. And I just literally like pick up like odd forest buses. I need to get to London and have a drive play on some of these. Let's go. Yeah, so you just pick up like little tips and tricks of where to put it and where to be. It is difficult, but you do, like I said, I haven't been on many buses up north. I'll have to come up to Manchester and Rochdale for a week and try routes like out 464. There's some good buses up around here. A lot of people have enjoyed them. The Clitheroe buses whose closed as moving location. Oh no! Oh, I like a good zoo. Chester Zoo is nice. I've not been for a while. I've been to Chester Zoo. It's a nice bus. Anthony, type in Google Reg LT61. Is that not small in Google Reg now? That is in. It is a nice bus. Forest buses. I want to go down to London again. I've not been down for a while. I want to try and get on these before they get taken away, and come up with the BYD ones. I love how the fact that they managed to just fully coat it in an entire thing that like nothing's given. Yeah. It's nice though. Oh yeah, I like it. I got a bit redundant. I worked in IT. And then I worked for a company called Enjoy Technology, which I don't think you can find anymore because it's completely gone. Enjoy Technology, where we went around to people's houses, we installed the routers, phones and stuff. Fantastic little gig. Really loved it. Basically, it's just lost money left, right, and centre. And then I was like, right, I need a new job. Got made redundant. Left the depot from there. Walked down towards Blackburn Town Centre to catch a bus. Missed the bus, as you do. On the back of the bus, it just said, "More used to work in a petrol station, now drives your bus." And I thought to myself, well, I've worked in IT. I did 2 jobs in IT, and well, I've been in IT since I was 24, 25. First job was a company in Lancashire, really liked it, but they got bought out. I was being made redundant from that. Then I went to work for another company, who I had a massive falling out with a boss, and decided it was best that we left on mutual ground, which was a really bad thing because it was a really good job. And then COVID happened, and then I thought to myself, you know what, like, there's always demand for bus drivers. You're always seeing it all over the news, like transport and drivers. So I was thinking between going into being a bus driver or going to be a wagon driver, and my partner was more happier with me being a bus driver than a truck driver. So yeah, I joined Transdev on the 5th of September 2 years ago, and the first bus I drove was 1098. It's Mo can drive the bus, so I can at the moment. Is Mo can drive the bus? Also, I can at the moment. I'm not too sure I follow that. I'm just riding on this bus. Level up for an WAP. You should try the 280 if you're in Preston or Skipton, especially for double decker. If Mo can drive the bus, so can yeah. Well, I think it was more of a case of like to find yourself in that situation of being made redundant twice. And I mean, some people go their entire lifetimes without being made redundant. And both jobs I worked in IT were decent gigs, and the Enjoy Technology one was a fantastic gig as well. It was good money. I was nearly like 15 quid an hour when it worked out. The money I was making there was really good, and the IT gig before that was even better money. I was making silly money at that one. And obviously money's not everything, but you have a level of expectation of living. When I found out, like, bus driving was £12.50 an hour, I was like, I can, it's not too bad. And there's always overtime. So yeah, I mean, the first 2 years I did it, it was, yeah, I like the X43. It's a nice route. Usually takes an hour and a half. X43 is a good route. I've not learnt it. Obviously, it's Burnley Bus Company. My favourite one is the Clitheroe, the 22, over at Blackburn Bus Company, because it and the 48, 481, 483 Irwells over to Bury for Edenfield. I love them routes. They're just nice, pleasant. What makes bus driving fun is when you get pleasant people. When you meet pleasant, between Rottenstone and Burnley's nice, yeah, the 483. You meet pleasant people, you meet pleasant routes. It's all you need. I like a good old. Is it what will it be? It will be an old Right Crusader. Ooh. Bit different at the back, isn't it? They don't build them like they used to, do they? They don't build them like they used to. I went to college and studied graphics. I went on to look for work. There's literally no work in it, so I decided to say fuck it and just went for a career in racing, currently competing in bikes. Yeah, sometimes that's the best way, isn't it? It's just a case of, just going for it. That's like the best way of doing it. I mean, like, I've met you meet people that obviously you just 1099 is a B10 renown, right? Yeah, it is. It's a training academy bus. I think he's actually gone now. I think he's dead. Yeah, it's just a case of go for it. I always try to be nice to bus drivers. I know that the shit, I know the shit they get. It's a nice moment for when you can have a few friends who drive for Burnley too. So it's like, that's it. I mean, a lot of people said to me, "You're really friendly, really kind." And most of the time, it's I don't know who you've spoken to that morning. I could be the first person you get greeted by, my ugly mug, and you could be having the shittest day. A career for it used to be the way forward, but honestly, there's no work at the moment. There isn't. I think a lot of apprenticeships are the way to go these days, in my professional opinion. I mean, I went to uni, got my degree. I have a degree in marketing and business management. Specialised in marketing, retail, and design. Here I am driving a bus. But yeah, I always think people get on the bus that they don't know, they might not send anyone, whether that be an adult, kid, old person. So I always try to be kind and leave the world kinder than I find it. And yeah, it's just nice to be nice. What is the difference between what was it? What was the difference between right commander and B10? Right commander was a lawful Ozingodet built on DAF VDL chassis. Just the chassis. It's a longer version of the Right Cadet, along with the Cadet premature chassis styling for several years of Scania and Volvo Renown. Based because of phased out. So it's the phase after. That's what it was. It was the phase after. It was the phase after. They got for cheap work rather than paying more. Yeah. But you have to look at Fiverr, don't you? I mean, you can go. Today was going well, but I had a driver who was actually nice, and you could tell they put effort in, made their 10 times better. Sit in it. Thanks. Sorry for spelling. No, that's alright, man. I'm dyslexic. It's correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the same size bodywork. I think it's longer actually. It's longer, ever so slightly. Right, and the confusing way of doing things. Yeah. It's just the way life is, isn't it? I mean, we do things we look at things on Fiverr for the channel and stuff, and it's crazy how cheap it is, and how much effort these. But a lot of them are out in like Malaysia and stuff like that, and they're trying to obviously fight their way out of poverty. Yeah, I mean, they're all. I think sometimes as well. Keep your eye out as well. Don't quote me on this all the time, Brendan. But there has been jobs that have come up at Burnley Bus Company for graphics designers. I don't know if they're apprenticeships, but I know last year they wanted a what you call it, a graphics designer. I met her the other day. I didn't know what her name was. Yeah, there's nothing at the moment. Shift engineers. Everything goes to Dale, doesn't it? Yeah. Do you know what you're doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I am on day off. That street light is even the question. What was the worst handling bus you drove compared to the best? Well, today, I B10. B10 is the nicest bus to drive. The wheelbase and the way they're set up, they're easy to drive. The deckers, these deckers, these buses are easy to drive because they're shorter wheelbase. Anything Volvo based, a Volvo chassis, dead easy. Difficult ones, the 464s are quite difficult to turn. And the street light I had today was a bit of a pain in the backside for driving. Nice in the sense of it was that's what that bus was missing this morning. Rev counter. Nice in the sense of the way that they drive, but yeah, I personally would just rather have anything Volvo. First bus. Unibus. See, told you, red looks better at front. Red looks better at the front, I think. Park and ride. Ah! Street lights. Right. I am gonna probably call it a night tonight. It's getting late for me. I appreciate you all tonight. Thank you very much for coming out and watching the stream with us. New video Friday. I was trying to get a video done for Tuesday, but not happy with the production quality of it. But yeah, 615 was horrible to you, wasn't it? 615 has hurt me. I'll get over it. I'm a big boy. I'll get over it. It's just one of those. It just took a while. Have you ever had a Volvo Olympian before? No, I never got to drive an Olympian. Never got to drive an Olympian, unfortunately. But yeah, it's one of those. It's been a good day. It's been fun. I've it's nice seeing you all again. Coming out and talking to you all. It's not that bad. What's Transdev like as an employer? I've heard mixed things. It can be mixed. It depends. It depends on your attitude towards the job. For me, I'm easygoing, so I get easy back. But yeah, some people do struggle with it. But it depends what you put in. It's like any job, really, isn't it? You get what you put in. You want to work, you work. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, I'm gonna get to go into bed. I've got an early morning tomorrow. Friday's video hopefully should be up and ready. I'm gonna have some work on that to do. But yeah, I'll be back here next Tuesday. It's nearly Wednesday now, isn't it? Thank you very much for coming out and watching and supporting the stream, even if you just commented. I appreciate it. Michael Morgan, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the night. Bailey, bye-bye. Will, Joel, Foley, bye, have a good night off. No more streetlights, please. Bye-bye. I'm going to have nightmares tonight, aren't I, guys? And I'll see you in a couple of days. Not Ben. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your week, guys. And I'll see you in